I'm actually at the hospital visiting the old man. And turns out that the parking lot at the hospital happens to have the best Wi-Fi in all of DeLand. So that's super cool. Anyway, it's the afternoon pick me up. I'm first morning meteorologist Eric Burris, and actually I've got my brother Frank with me. Hey, buddy. You all met him on the Coffee Talk drive-thru, but here he is in living color. Anyway, we are chatting about how beautiful things are. Look outside on our Tower Cam network. That's a shot in Melbourne, looking absolutely beautiful. Let's head over to the Kennedy Space Center. I'm trying to bribe the boss to go and take the weather lab out there for our next launch on Thursday. See if that works. Over to Disney, partly cloudy skies, down to downtown Orlando. It's beautiful, isn't it? Temperatures exactly where we would have thought them to be. Lower 70s, upper 60s, depending on where you are. It's 65 degrees in the Villages. 66 in Ocala, 66 degrees in Palm Coast. 73, the warmer spot, back over to Titusville. And about 72 degrees in Palm Bay. Colleen, good afternoon. Oh, Colleen's cold. I'm sorry, my dear. Nikki, how are you? Hope everything is well with you. Hope all is good. We had talked about the potential for a couple of coastal showers. For now, our first morning Doppler radar isn't really seeing much. You can kind of see that little batch off the coast of Brevard showing up. May try to get a little feisty and bring in a shower or two, but generally speaking, things are nice. Now, that said, let me show you the winds, because it has been a nice and breezy afternoon. Currently running 15, nearly 20 miles an hour. It's 17 in Orlando, 10 miles an hour back over to Wildwood. But along the shoreline, 14 Daytona Beach, 18 miles per hour in New Smyrna Beach. Now, as far as gusts go, type the word gusts. Stand by. These are current gusts within the last hour, 20 to 25. What about peak gusts for the day? Yeah, 26 miles per hour in Melbourne. Yeah, 24 miles per hour in Daytona Beach. So it's been a nice and breezy day. Futurecast would have you believing that those temperatures are going to continue to look great for us. Hold on one second. That's the, we'll do this one. All right, so here we are. You kind of see there's a little bit of moisture off the East Coast. No big deal there. High pressure to our north kind of building in. It's going to keep us in a really nice, comfy setup looking ahead to our Wednesday. For Thursday, things start to get a little interesting. We're nice and cool, but we're watching some moisture developing and kind of developing this storm system off our east coast and moving off. Now, we're going to look at that a little more in depth here in a moment, but there's some interesting little pieces to our overall forecast picture, okay? So that said, Thursday, we've got that rocket launch forecast. Still looking at a 70% chance of good weather for it. Just have to, watch and see. What's funny is, and I was talking to Heather, who works over at the Cape, about this, my laptop falls down my lap. Booster recovery. This is a return to launch site. So what that means is that basically the launch forecast and the booster recovery, the exact same thing, because it's coming back to the Cape. Which also means if you live in Brevard County, more than likely you're going to, and even other parts of Central Florida, frankly, you're going to hear sonic booms looking ahead to Thursday. I've never seen a return to launch site launch from the Cape, so I am hoping I get to cover this one. Debbie says, beautiful breeze here in New Smyrna Beach. It is great. John, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. So that said, let's talk a little bit about what's happening, okay? So we've got, for our weekend, well, you know what, let's even before that. All right, so let's look at what we've got for you. So tonight, moisture south of us, nice cool air, but we're going to be watching moisture bubbling up off of our east coast. A little piece of energy is going to be bubbling up looking ahead to tomorrow and especially into Thursday, okay? Then that moves up the coastline, and then we look to a fairly significant storm system. Now, I talked a little bit about this on Coffee Talk, but I've put in a lot of work over the course of the day today on trying to key in on this. This storm system, Sunday, is going to be the, what did we call it, the Floreaster? Yeah, so this is going to be the Floreaster. So look at Futurecast bringing us a cold front on Sunday. There's going to be rain associated with that. But what's particularly interesting is further to the north, there is going to be the potential of not just rain, and I don't know that I have the weather type selected, that may just be rain, but there's going to be the potential of winter precipitation. So let me, gosh, I don't even know what I would type in. Hold on a second. don't know if this is weather type. See, this is where we're running Coffee Talk. It's Thursday. Let's go to oh yeah, okay, perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Hold on. You're going to see how the sausage is made. Stand by. All right, we'll put that there. It's not going to look the cleanest in the world. Does that look like halfway decent? All right, kind of. Oh, hold on. You know what? Let me just do this. Bear with me 2 seconds. Stand by. Camera. Delete. Stand by. Delete. Delete. These graphics, these are our GFS European. These are all these other graphics. But I want to get this set up. We'll do scene. We'll do view. We'll do almost there. 2018. 2018. Southeast is fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Save. Close. Okay. All right. So let's look at the longer range Futurecast model, okay? And on the wider angle. All right, let me close you. Let me put you back into play. All right. Thank you for your patience. This is going to be a pretty big story. I've already seen a lot of social media jargon about it. But let's look ahead to this weekend. So you've got that first storm system moving away. And then watch right here. There's that storm system really firing up. That's 8 o'clock Sunday morning. Let me bring this full screen for you. 8 o'clock Sunday morning. What color's over Atlanta? White. What color's over Jackson, Mississippi? Pink. So Atlanta sees snow potentially. Jackson, Mississippi sees freezing mix? Ugh, gross. This winterish storm system, that's the Floreaster that we had talked about back in November, recycling. So I chatted a little bit about it on Coffee Talk. It looks like the cycle duration, instead of it being a 64-day cycle, it may be more like 66, somewhere in that vicinity. So that's what I was working on all day today. But that's going to be Sunday especially. If we back this up just a little bit here, right there, my friends, Sunday is going to be a big weather problem, more than likely in the southeastern United States. Yeah. So, hi, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I think I'm going to see snow. Maybe? We'll have to see how this plays out. Listen, I'm not going to, hype it or anything. I am going to tell you, though, that could be an interesting setup for you. All right? So, anyway, it is 3:39. Tony and Cam have been working on the forecast package, and they are going to have a fresh forecast for you coming up in just a couple of minutes' time. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can call them and see if Cam is available. See what Cam's tracking. Cam Tran, see if you answer. Hold on a second. Let's see. Cam's not going to answer again, is she? She doesn't love me. Wow. All right, let's call Manolfi because I know he'll answer. Tony Manolfi. iPhone. All right. Let's see.
Hello.
Bada bing!
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm on Coffee Talk afternoon. What are you and Cam working on since Cam doesn't want to answer the phone?
Oh, she's over in the pod. So here's the deal. We're having an extended, delightful, comfortable pattern here. We're going to stay in the 60s and 70s by day and 40s and 50s by night. We got two little features to watch. One Wednesday night, Thursday. If the European's right, we don't get much of anything. If the GFS is right, we might get a little bit of rain. But both fronts are pretty aggressive. Both models are pretty aggressive with the front that is coming in on Sunday. So
Yep.
We'll have to watch that.
Yeah, we were just looking at that for the potential of some interesting winter stuff in the southeast.
Yeah, that's there's going to be some cold air coming pretty far south into North Florida. Remember, we had a couple of flakes there in Okaloosa County about a week ago.
Yeah, right.
So we'll see if that happens again. If the GFS is right, or the European for that matter, you might not have to go far for a little bit of snow. At least to look at it anyway.
Oh, all right. Very cool.
It's not going to accumulate here, of course, in North Florida, but Georgia might.
Be interesting to watch. All right, buddy. Thank you. Go get ready. Give Cam grief for us, would you?
Oh, I'd be happy to do that.
All right. See you, buddy.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. There you go, from the chief himself. All right. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. And I'm going to go back up to see my old man, who is no longer in the ICU. Very good. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock for Coffee Talk. Bye, y'all.
Be the moon and sunshine.
Go ahead.
Be the moon in someone else's day.
All right.